Heads and necks, take 3. Okay, so phase 1 of the assignment is I want you to do this. You can do it in your own style. It can be male or female. And you do this. Yes, I'd say make this about 4 inches by 5 inches in terms of general proportions. But you're trying to see how all these proportions line up. This is on page 43. Phase 2 is, let me get this up here. Is to do basically something like this: 10 heads, where you indicate the front and side planes clearly, based on the Loomis construction technique that's on page 21. Also page 22 through 27 is very useful. And on page 29, the head and neck is fairly good. So 10 heads in all. You want them to be about at least 2 to 3 inches in diameter. This guy's getting too small here. 5 of them should have necks. So 10 head drawings and 5 have necks. Construct an animation pencil. Have the side plane be indicated in blue value. Front planes, the downward planes, these angled planes that I'm talking about here with the cheek, nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin, eye socket. Have those in red. It just helps to differentiate clarity. Pay attention to perspective. These things are going back in perspective. When you construct your sphere, initially construct it with an ellipse and see where you're going. Where's your vanishing point? How are these? If you mark that out, it's going to make it a lot clearer for you. And then make differing directions when you're drawing your spheres. You say, well, I'm going to do a sphere, and then I'm going to say, here's my T point, and then I'm going to construct an ellipse like this, and and then slice it like this, and then I'm looking in this direction, and so I'm going to put my angle there, that. So just changing different directions. If you want to, you can try the back as well. That's up to you. I just don't want them all seeming like they're in the same orientation. Have them looking down all around. Okay. Here's another example of phase 1. The big thing that I want you to notice are that hairline is 1/2 unit, brow is the 3rd unit, under nose is the 1st unit, and then there's the chin. So it's like 1, 2, 3 and a half. Those are the proportions of that. And then how the eyes line up at the corner of the mouth, and the brow lines up with the top of the ear, and the ear, bottom of the ear with the bottom of the nose, and all those things. Neck, again, neck is the throat where the Adam's apple turns and comes down in. It echoes the line of the spine, with this muscle attaching near the bottom of the ear to the base of the skull, crossing this way and attaching to the sternum where the clavicle comes out, and then wrapping around is the trapezius and the thickening neck muscles to the base of the skull. Here, here, here. This is the kind of style I want you to do with your heads, outlining with graphite, paying attention to inside to outside contour, and Here's an example of some heads just using that construction technique. They tend to be emaciated, but it's really the point is showing the planes, and here I'm just showing you that here's my top plane, that's where the hairline is, here's the side plane, that's where the value is, and the front plane is basically all of that. And here again is another, the neck, this, trap, clavicle, spine coming down. And this is good at emphasizing that, yes, there's the dental sphere here, there's the eye socket, the eyeball, and then here's the slice, and then the circle of the head. See how the eye corresponds with the circle of the head. The base of the skull is cut off there, doesn't go all the way around through that. And then again, emphasizing these angles that are echoing this way to carve out the secondary planes of the face. So quickly, I just want to go over again the process. Sphere, direction, ellipse, how's my perspective going? These are in parallel. So here's my, I'm saying this is going back in perspective. That's the top of my head. I'm coming to here. So this is the halfway point there. So I'm saying jaw going back in perspective. There. This probably should be sliced a little larger. Going jawline, going to there. There's the skull. Here in this quadrant back here. Keystone. Nose comes out, it's about half between here and here. Is the nose. The eye, cheekbone, dental sphere. And so real key is getting this front plane between the dental sphere and there, as it's a key indicator. And also with your profile, go there, that's the eye socket, that's the brow, cheek, dental sphere, upper lip, lower lip into chin. And then, you can finesse jaw muscles, and, thickening chins, etc. And then usually with brow, there tends to go up slightly here, like that. I mean, we're going to learn to finesse it. I just want you to get the basic planes in. And if you do eyes, I would think in terms of eyeballs back in there so that you can wrap around something. Again, the eye is going to be lining up with this bottom of the keystone. So a lot of times I'll move it too low. I wouldn't focus much on your eyes right now. But if you do, think of the directionality again, is they're almost angled more this way than they are straight flat on. We're kind of looking down on it right now. Now really pay attention to what's happening from here, center line there, to there, to there, to there, to there, to there, okay? And that's the same goes for here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to the cheekbone, to down, to the dental sphere, etc. Okay, so you're really trying to be clear about which planes are facing where. Okay.